Hello everyone, welcome to Roam Tech.
Today we will be discussing how to set up eye tracking on your iPhone. Before we get started, it's important to note that this feature is only available on iPhone 12 or later. Also, make sure your iPhone is positioned at least 1 foot away from your face, and that it has a clear view of your face to accurately scan and track your eye movements.
Okay, let's dive in.
First, we need to open the Settings app on your iPhone. Now scroll down until you find Accessibility, and tap on it. Next, scroll down again until you see Eye Tracking and tap there. Now you'll see a few different eye tracking settings. The first setting is a smoothing slider. Dragging this slider to the right will make the iPhone tracking more responsive, meaning it will react quicker to your eye movements. Sliding it to the left will make the eye tracking smoother, resulting in less jitter. The next option is Snap to Item. When you turn this on, the pointer on the screen will automatically snap to the closest item you are looking at. Then we have Zoom on keyboard keys. This is on by default, and it will automatically magnify the part of the keyboard you are looking at, making it easier to type. Auto Hide will automatically hide the pointer when your eyes are moving around. However, when you hold your gaze steady, the pointer will automatically reappear. Finally, there's Dwell Control, which automatically turns on when we set up eye tracking. So, let's set it up now. Toggle on the eye tracking setting at the top of the screen. This will start the calibration process.
Simply follow the dot with your eyes as it moves around the screen.
You'll want to continue following this calibration process until it's finished. Once the calibration is complete, you should see a pointer on the screen that follows your eye movement. If you have Snap to Item turned on, like I'm doing now, you'll notice that the pointer snaps to the nearest item your eyes are pointing at. Dwell Control is also enabled by default. This feature performs a tap action when you gaze at an item for a certain period of time. If you want to perform more complex iPhone gestures, you'll need to go into the Assistive Touch menu. Here, you'll be able to perform a wider range of gestures. For example, I'm going to select the Home option to go back to the home screen. Now that we've done this, we can go ahead and start using eye tracking on our iPhone just like you normally would. And if you want to recalibrate eye tracking at any time, just gaze at the top left-hand corner of your iPhone screen. This will begin the recalibration process. And that's it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Roam Tech for more helpful tech tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching.